ASMR Coffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Coffin Radio. I am Heartthrob Rob, and today we are reviewing Loki episode 4, the Nexus Event. Pretty good episode here, man. Obviously, spoilers are going to be ahead. We start off and we show that Sylvie, the other Loki, was abducted as a child, and that she's a variant, but she's like a little girl. She's like, 6-7 years old. And so since then, she's been on the run, hiding in Doomsdays, trying to get away from the TVA. And she actually escaped from Ravonna, who is like Mobius's boss now. She actually escaped from her when she was like one of the grunts, somebody on like the level, on the floor, actually having to get people. But then we fast forward, we show that it's, now Sylvie and Loki on Lamentis, and it's about to explode, but them together makes a branch, whoop, all of a sudden, now the TVA can find out where they are. TVA comes and saves them right as the planet is about to explode. They place them both in, kind of holding cells of the mind, and as he's going away, Loki tells Mobius that the TVA is lying, that they're all variants. And so Loki actually is in this plot, this mind part where he's stuck against Lady Sylvie when he cut her hair off, and she comes, knocks him out, and tells him, he'll always be alone, and just, really tears him down physically and mentally. Meanwhile, Mobius comes and gets Loki, and he questions him, and you can kind of tell that Loki likes Sylvie, that he has feelings for her. Like I said, Loki tells Mobius that they're all variants, and Mobius says that he's done with Loki and it's going to be game over for him. Mobius goes and talks with Ravonna, and he actually switches TemPads. They're little like communication things that they can use to go anywhere. He switches his with hers, and he looks on it, and he pulls up data that shows that C20, the girl who Sylvie had gone into her brain and all that stuff, it says that she has memories, these new things. She's like, I've been here, I've been to these other places, and she realizes that she's a variant as well. So he goes, Mobius knows that something's going on here. So he goes and gets Loki, and he's like, yo, we're going to break out of here and we're going to see what's going on. And as he does, right as he's hopping out of this time portal thing, where Sylvie is kicking Loki's ass, right as he comes back out with Loki, Ravonna's already there with some people. And sure enough, what does she do? Boom, prunes his ass. Prune, right? That's the word they're using. Yeah, to like cut you out. And doom, he's game over. So they kill him. Meanwhile, B-15 is asking Sylvie about her life, and she, takes her also, and she goes to that like Kmart or whatever they were at in the first episode, and she finds out that she has memories too, and she knows that she's a variant. As Loki and Sylvie are now being taken away from by Ravonna to be fucking game over, I'd imagine, to be pruned. Sylvie asks Ravonna, what was my Nexus event? And Ravonna smiles and, kind of fucking blows her off and says, I don't remember. They meet the timekeepers, and they're big old fucking monstrous kind of dudes, like how they show them. And it's going to be game over for them. But just then, B-15 comes in, and she unlocks the, their fucking neck things that they have on. Boom, they bust out. They start fighting the guards, kick some ass, and they beat the shit out of the guards, right? And boom, now it's them versus the timekeepers. Sylvie throws a fucking blade, boom, chops off the timekeeper's throat. Boom, his head falls off, and he's a fucking android. He's a robot. He ain't even a real dude. So they're like, who the fuck made the TVA? Just as they're about to fucking kind of look and see what's going on, Ravonna wakes up from getting knocked out. Boom! Prunes Loki and kicks his ass. So now Sylvie beats the shit out of fucking Ravonna, and she's about to kill her, and she's like, no, I want to find out what's going on here, We get a mid-credit scene where Loki wakes up with 3 other Lokis, and they're like, come with us if you want to live, type Terminator shit. And it's there, man. That's the end of it. Really good episode here. Fucking really crazy. I'm not doing it any justice. This is probably the best episode so far. A lot of good stuff here. Loki episode 4, the Nexus Event. I don't know where things are headed at all. We only have 2 episodes left, so next episode will be the penultimate episode. But I'm really excited. But let me know what you guys think about it, man. We'll talk about it in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you like what you're watching, then hop in the coffin. Follow us on social media at Coffin Radio. Coffin is spelled with a K. And that's all for today.
ASMR Coffin Radio.